It's a World War II satirical comedy with puppets. The Nazis take over London, and Churchill's only means to survive is a young farmer from Kent called Chris.
The inspiration was from Zulu, every single World War II film we like, every single Commando comic we like, every single Airfix kit we grew up on, every single Action Man we had, basically every single boy thing put into one movie, and that includes all of my favourite films, right down the line. So, yeah, The Man Who Would Be King, Zulu, they're not all Michael Caine films, but Battle of Britain, Where Eagles Dare, yeah, the list goes on.
We first wrote the script, and then it was only after we'd kind of got a first, second draft done that we started thinking about the actors. And we wrote up a wish list of the kind of people we wanted, just as a reference for the casting director to go away and find people who sounded like them. But she came back with those guys, so we just hit the nail on the head on every single character and got everybody we wanted. Chris is the lead, played by Ewan McGregor, farm boy from Kent. He hasn't really got like any family in the village, so he's kind of a bit of a lost soul. Churchill is played by Timothy Spall, who did a fantastic Churchill impression. Then we've got the three big Nazis, Himmler, Goering, and Goebbels. Goebbels is played by Tom Wilkinson. He did a very funny Goebbels, kind of funny little caricature, little kind of impy kind of voice. Goering's played by Richard Griffiths, who was again very funny. They were all really funny. I think they just enjoyed coming into the studio and kind of playing around, doing funny voices for a couple of hours. Himmler, played by Richard O'Brien. Again, just really funny. Those three work so well as a band of three evil Nazis. Then we've got the other good guys. We've got Sanjeev Bhaskar playing Major Rupee, who's one of the last soldiers left in Britain. He plays like a Punjabi guard. So we've got a band of a small handful of Punjabi guards defending Downing Street in like the final battle for London, and Sanjeev Bhaskar leads them. Then we've got Daisy, of course. We've got Daisy. Daisy is played by Rosamund Pike, who does a fantastic kind of 1940s English Rose accent.
The boys, Ed and Rory, have been designing this film for the best part of 2 years. Through their previous films, they've designed a technique which has been perfected to this point. When you look at the film, I think people would say, well, that could have been done CGI on a Hollywood-style budget.
We've got 41 sets to do. Everything. We're creating this whole world inside. So everything, all exteriors, everything, London, it's all created on the stage. So we never go out once. So this is our world that we actually are living in. So we've got to create this strange place.
You know, I've worked with Ed and Rory, the directors, and for some of the characters they had very specific things in mind that they wanted. A lot of it, though, has just been left to me doing research for, you know, ARP wardens, Queen Elizabeth, you know, the characters, you know, Goring, Himmler, taking photos of them and basically turning it into something that is our own without, you know, because it's not real. You want them to have a sense of comic about them and have this character that comes through in, you know, in their heads and their expressions. You want that to come through in the costume as well. So a lot of it is, you know, really just a basis of research, a mixture of research and just fun, basically.
We did the cabinet war rooms. You know, we need to take walls out. Well, you float walls out, but it's a bit easier than getting a 10-man crew around it to take it out. You actually take it out.
It's World War II comedy epic, I think is probably the best way to describe it, using puppets. So it's all animatronics and miniature tanks and explosions and kind of just lots of fun, cool toys that we're playing with.